What is your scariest true story part TWO?
One day while doing my laundry, one of the lights blew out in my basement. My basement is set up so that the laundry room is split from the other side of the basement with a wall and a door. In order to get upstairs, you have to exit the laundry room and go through the other part of the basement. So the light blew in the other part, not the laundry room. As it was the only light on that side, it was pretty freaking dark. I finished the laundry I had to do while dreading the walk through the dark basement. I exit the laundry room, get halfway through the basement, and I hear a loud cackle. Imagine a sound people make when they imitate a witch. Take that, and imagine that the witch had been smoking for 50 years, making her voice deeper and hoarser. That is what I heard, clear as day, right behind me. I did not hesitate to bolt for the stairs. I waited until my father got home and then changed the bulb. I have yet to hear that cackle since, and I have not told a single person in the house about it. Not mine, but my elder sister's. So my sister is in our big suburban all by herself, and she is like 17. She is in the basement cinema room watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No one is home, nor should they be for a few more hours. However, my dad got off work early that day and drove home to find her watching this movie. So my dad, being the comedian that he is, decides to rev up his chainsaw and kick open the cinema room doors to my screaming sister. Not his finest moment. Fell asleep in my living room after my parents had left for a date. I was deep asleep when I felt my hair being petted. I thought maybe I just didn't hear my folks come in. Opened my eyes to no one there. Still creeps me the heck out to this day. Around 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure I saw an alien. I was 12 years old and I had just moved to Querétaro, Mexico from the United States with my parents and my brother. Since we didn't have a place to stay, my grandma let us stay at her house for a couple of years before moving out. Anyway, since my grandma's house was in a pretty bad neighborhood, my mother would park the car in a guarded parking lot about 2 blocks from the house. So every day we would walk 2 blocks at 5 a.m. to get the car out of the parking lot and drive to school. One day we were walking towards the parking lot when all of a sudden my mom stops me and tells me to be quiet. Baffled, I ask what was going on. She then proceeds to point at a tree that was perhaps 8-10 meters away from us. I then see a small pointy-eared figure that would pop its head out from behind the tree, kind of like a little boy teasing us. This was no little boy. It was a small gray creature with big eyes just looking at us. My mom proceeded to grab me by the hand and start walking on another direction. I then saw it run away in the opposite direction. About 3 years later, I was doing some research and found a photo online. I'm pretty sure it was the same being or type of alien I saw. I can swear on my life this happened. Check my other videos for part 3.